The economy is a big issue again in the race for the White House. On Wednesday, Republicans continued attacking President Obama over the country's debt.
Meantime, Democrats describe Mitt Romney as out of touch with the financial problems of most Americans. Jan Crawford is in Washington. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning, Erica. You know, when we talk to voters, they say they're worried about the economy, but also the increasing debt. So the Romney campaign and some of those outside Republican groups are hoping to make that a 1-2 punch against President Obama come November.
I'm concerned about the debt. I'm concerned about the spending.
Standing in front of a ticking debt clock, Mitt Romney argued that Washington's out-of-control spending and President Obama's failure to curb it is responsible for the nation's debt.
It is not at all what he promised. This presidency has been a disappointment.
A few hours later, House Speaker John Boehner told the president directly that he would not allow upcoming debt limit negotiations to go ahead without a plan to cut spending.
It's time for us to deal with the big issues that are affecting our country and our society.
Republicans blame the president for the country's economic problems and see it as a big election issue. Boehner and Romney find much to criticize. Since Mr. Obama took office, the debt has increased 50% from $10 trillion up to $15 trillion. That fact is part of a new web ad backed by a former Bush strategist working to beat the president in November.
Today, I'm pledging to cut the deficit we inherited by half by the end of my first term in office.
Broken because he hasn't even come close.
But the Obama campaign is firing back.
They don't get who we are.
Vice President Biden argued that Romney, after his years as head of the private equity firm Bain Capital, is out of touch.
Romney and his friends believe if you help those at the very top, the rest are going to fend for themselves and America is going to turn out all right.
Now, Obama campaign officials tell us they think Romney is really vulnerable on Bain, and they plan to continue making this an issue. They point out that Newt Gingrich in the Republican primary made it an issue, and he beat Romney in South Carolina. So you can look to this attack to continue. Charlie and Erica?
Jan, what's the latest on the financing of this campaign? New York Times has a story today that the GOP super PAC is weighing in on a hardline attack on the president.
Well, you know, this campaign is going to be a lot of money on both sides, and the Romney campaign and the RNC is going to be out with some big numbers this morning, about $40 million that they've raised for April. That's right in line with what the president and the Democratic National Committee are raising. So both sides are going to be raising upwards of $350 million throughout the course of this campaign, and Republicans believe that they're going to be able to match President Obama because their contributors are motivated to try to beat him in November.
Jan Crawford, thank you.